Let's begin with a truth that often goes unspoken. Sex is not just about pleasure, it's about connection, healing, and understanding each other on a deeper level. When we talk about sexual health, we often focus on function, safety, and biology. But there is another layer that is equally important, the emotional bond that gets reinforced through the physical act itself. Today, I want to talk about a subject that might feel simple on the surface, but in reality, it is layered with meaning. The position women love most for emotional and physical connection. Sexual health is not just about performance, it is about creating moments where both bodies and minds align. And while there are countless positions people can explore, there is one that consistently stands out for women when the goal is not only physical pleasure but also closeness. The face-to-face position, more commonly known as missionary. Now, some may dismiss this position as basic or traditional, but the truth is, simplicity often carries the deepest power. When a woman lies beneath her partner and both faces are aligned, something profound happens. Eye contact becomes possible, breathing sinks naturally. The warmth of skin against skin is no longer about technique, it is about presence. This closeness allows her to feel held, desired, and understood all at once. From a urological and sexual health perspective, this position also offers many benefits. It allows for natural thrusting without excessive strain on the lower back or hips. It supports vaginal lubrication because the body feels more relaxed, which reduces tension and dryness. For couples dealing with sexual dysfunctions like premature ejaculation or pain during intercourse, the face-to-face position creates an environment of gentleness and control, where adjustments can be made without breaking connection. But beyond the mechanics, let's talk about what this position symbolizes. For many women, sex is not just about the act itself, but about what the act communicates. When a partner chooses a position where both faces are close, it communicates respect. It communicates care. It communicates, I see you, I'm with you, I want you here. That feeling builds trust, and trust is the foundation of great sex and great relationships. In terms of emotional health, sex in this position stimulates the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This chemical reaction in the brain reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and enhances mood. Women often describe feeling safe and emotionally secure after sex in this way because the combination of penetration, eye contact, and physical closeness creates a perfect balance between passion and tenderness. Now I want to make something clear. No single position will fit every couple in every moment. Sexual health and wellness require openness, exploration, and communication. But when we ask women which position helps them feel the most connected emotionally while also receiving physical pleasure, the answer is consistently this one. It allows for clitoral stimulation through pelvic grinding. It supports vaginal depth without overwhelming intensity. And it creates a rhythm where pleasure and emotion can merge seamlessly. Think about it this way, in the rush of daily life, where we are pulled in 1,000 directions, sex offers one of the few opportunities to stop time, to look into someone's eyes and feel fully present. That is why this position remains timeless. It isn't about acrobatics, it isn't about novelty. It is about connection that feels both grounding and electrifying. But what does this mean for wellness more broadly? It means that sexual education should never just stop at anatomy or prevention. We need to also teach couples about the value of communication, emotional alignment, and how to choose positions that support both pleasure and health. We need to normalize conversations about what feels good physically, but also what feels good emotionally. This is where urology and sexual health meet psychology and wellness. When a woman feels comfortable, she experiences less pelvic floor tension. When she feels emotionally safe, she experiences more natural arousal. When she feels physically supported, she can surrender to pleasure without fear or distraction. That is what this position provides. Now, I know there are many people who chase variety and excitement in their sex lives, and that has its own value. But it's important to remember that great sex is not measured by how many positions you try. Great sex is measured by how deeply it strengthens your connection. And for countless women, face-to-face sex is the one position where both the body and the heart are fully engaged. I want you to reflect on this. If sexual health is part of overall wellness, and it absolutely is, then ignoring the emotional layer means we are only living half the truth. Women deserve to experience sex that is not just satisfying physically, but fulfilling emotionally. They deserve partners who understand that closeness, eye contact, and gentle rhythm can often give more pleasure than intensity alone. So what is the lesson here? Simple. Take time to slow down. Choose positions that allow you to stay connected, not just sexually, but emotionally. Remember that wellness is not just measured by blood tests or physical exams. It is measured by how safe, satisfied, and connected you feel in your relationships. I want to leave you with the call to action. Start having honest conversations about sex. Ask each other not just what feels good physically, but what feels right emotionally. Prioritize connection over performance. Make room for the position that allows you both to feel close, safe, and truly seen. Because when sex becomes both an act of pleasure and an act of presence, it transforms from a moment into a memory, from routine into ritual, from simple contact into true connection. Thank you.